There's a place where it's very difficult to be easy, to be Noah, to be pleasant, to let these things go, not to let things faze you. And that's with your neighbor. When you have a neighbor, it becomes territorial. And don't you dare go past, you're stealing from my property, you're using my water. Okay? Make sure that your sidewalk is clean and everything's shoveled up. It's become such a difficult time to just let things go. You're blocking my driveway, you're a little bit inch too far. I got to tell you a great story. 3 years ago, I bought my house. I'm not going to tell you where. I don't need more stalkers. I bought my house. I just bought it. I bought it in November. Comes January and I took my family to Florida for winter vacation. And all of a sudden, we hear there's a humongous snowstorm. Humongous. The whole place was blanketed. Inches and inches and inches of snow. So I call my mother, I say, Mom, please, you got to do me a favor. Any guy that comes to shovel your walk, send him to my house. Pay him, I'll pay you right back. My mother says, of course. All of a sudden, 45 minutes later, my mother calls me back. She says, honey, you won't believe this. I said, what's the matter? She said, your neighbor is screaming at the guy. I said, what do you mean? Your neighbor is screaming at the guy. He's trying to shovel your walk. And the neighbor is screaming at the guy. He says, can't be. I know my neighbor. He's the most pleasant guy in the world. I said, do me a favor. Just take it to my neighbor and FaceTime me with the neighbor. So all of a sudden he FaceTimes my neighbor. And my neighbor takes a look at me and says, Rabbi, why do you get this goyim? I said, what do you mean they shovel the walk? He says, but I'm doing it for you. I said, what? I said, you're not doing it for me. He says, I'm doing it for you. And take a look, and the whole thing is almost done. It's up to my door. I said, what are you talking about? Why would you do that? He says, because you're my neighbor. Could you imagine? You're my neighbor. That's what it means, Noah. If it was me, and he was in Florida, I would say, you better get a guy down here. Not only you do yours, do mine also. What does that mean? But a person who's Noah, it's the best way to live your life.